Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this space. This is a place where we do nothing but present our authentic selves so that we can show other people how to be their authentic selves. And we've been going through the Oracle deck from Meredith Young-Sowers. These are the Angelic Messengers, and they are different kinds of flowers and different photos of parts of those flowers that represent the energy of what we are being instructed on today. And we've been going through the actual long versions in the book and get the actual in-depth teaching and speaking on this, but we do like to touch base with the cards first and get the energy from the image itself. And it's not any surprise that we got passion. We've been talking about flow. We've been talking about being in our true authentic selves. And that's where passion comes from. When you are truly passionate about something, I'm not talking about physical intimacy passion. I have to be careful of what I say, I guess. And this picture is very representative. It looks very phallic, doesn't it? And I don't know if you've ever noticed how in nature in general, things can look very feminine and masculine in those aspects. So there is a part of passion that represents our physical attraction to each other and wanting to be as close as possible to each other, literally joining each other, connecting physically. But that's only one tiny little part of passion, and we forget that being passionate doesn't mean that you are a physically intimate person all the time. That's not passion. Passion is a fire. Passion is a desire. It's a drive. It's something that you almost can't not do. It is that intrinsic and central to who you are as a person, which is why it's so important that we have the freedom to follow our passions. Now, with that understanding, some passions are destructive. Some passions are harmful. Some passions we don't want to indulge in because they're not actually passions that are coming from places of love, places of peace, and that true authentic self. Usually when we're passionate about things that are harmful, it's because we're getting some kind of external validation that says, oh, I like this, this feels good. But that's not, it's like eating an entire chocolate cake. You may enjoy it in that moment, but you're going to regret it for quite a while after that, probably. That's a very shallow, casual way of looking at it, but I think you get what I'm saying. And so passion is what sets you on fire, honey. What is it that you really, it's like oxygen to you. It might be, swimming. It might be rescuing animals. It might be painting. It might be doing mechanical things, taking clocks apart and putting them back together, or repairing stuff. There's something that you are absolutely driven to do, and you are being called today to follow that. That's how we become our authentic selves, and how we show other people that it's safe for them to do the same thing. Let's take a look in the book and see what the extended reading is. Now, there'll be 4 parts, as you know. So the first part is our present challenge, allowing passion to grow from compassion. Okay. You have drawn this card in order to translate and transform feelings of frustration, anger, stagnation, close down, or fear associated with intimacy. You may also have drawn this card to expand your understanding of sexuality so that your partnership relationship with others can develop deeper spiritual channels. You may want a different level of intimacy, but feel others are to blame for your lack of it. You may feel frustrated and even bitter that others have relationships while you do not. You may feel lonely, distant from those with partners, and or disappointed in the quality of your present relationship or ships. Or you may wonder whether a new relationship would be different from or better than your present one. This card is meant to help you claim the passion already present in your life. The angelic message is passion. Humanity's attraction to intimacy is a spiritual call to bring forth divine compassion for all life and to bless the beginnings and endings of the cycles of all living things. Divine compassion is experienced as sexuality and spirituality, the mingling of the energy of the physical and the spiritual. These two entwined energies represent the ever-present and essential force of nature at work, and the eternal force of spirit, forever seeking renewal. You are entering a period in the evolution of your species that requires a renewal and restabilization of spiritual energy as the natural balance to physical contact and emotional interplay. Physical intimacy is possible when sacred overtones are in place and when procreation or enjoyment is the result of personal acceptance of that physical intimacy as a joyful and compassionate spiritual process. Expressed in this way, sexuality can help you release loneliness, discover joy and mutual expression of bliss, and recognize divine love being drawn into your heart. Your passion is a part of your compassion. Without compassion, you can have no passion, for the one grows from the other. Spiritual compassion means reflecting on the presence of the divine and seeing this image in all other living things, including your partner and other close relationships. Passion is heightened energy, and the release of this energy validates the goodness of the human experience. Your ability to love and enjoy the true nature of your relationship is thus the genuine goal of the merger of physical intimacy with spirituality. Passion gives rise to genuine intimacy, our spiritual opportunity. The guidance coming to you through this flower image is meant to confirm your need for passion, both physical and spiritual, in your life, and to assure you that it is natural and intensely desirable to spread your seed, meaning the insight and wisdom you've gleaned, to others in this world. This guidance is suggesting that you may not always have a partner who suits your physical needs, and yet you always have a partner or had a partner or close friend that suited your spiritual needs at the time. If you are in a partnership that seems incomplete, unsatisfying, and without joy, then you are being called to find the passion in your own life. If you are without a partner, you are also being called to find the passion in your own life. If you are in a meaningful relationship with one special person or several close friends, then you are again being called to find the passion in your own life. I'm sensing a theme here. Passion is the feeling and presence of joy that arises when considering a challenge that you agree to accept. You have drawn this card of partnership to encourage you to find the passion within your own life by redirecting your energy away from the confrontation and blame or simple dissipation through stress and preoccupation. You are being called to reinvest your energy and passion in your own spiritual choices and life opportunities. It takes passion to attract passion. And it takes personal spiritual responsibility to work on personal issues while at the same time creating a meaningful and safe forum for exchange with your partner and or close friends. Our practical application for the day. Are you always hard on yourself? Thinking the worst of your motives and actions? Is it difficult for you to catch yourself engaging in these all too familiar destructive patterns? Are you ready to be loved and respected and to have a partner who honors your true worth and or continues to grow with you? Create a new message to play within your mind. Give yourself permission to be right rather than wrong, optimistic rather than pessimistic, hopeful rather than fearful, accepting of your life and your motives, and willing to be responsible for changing. Place the words passion and compassion in places where you'll have time to reflect on their meaning in life in light of your relationships. When you are upset with your partner or friend, or ask yourself, at whom am I really upset? When you determine to give yourself and others compassion, you also ignite the power of passion in your own life. All right. Well, that is a beautiful message. I'm just really drawn to the fuchsias in this, where it brings in the pinks into the red, really kind of almost bringing in the energy of light into that base chakra deep red to bring in the pinks and the fuchsias, where we are bringing in our spirituality into that base chakra experience. I've been talking, yes, you guys have heard this before from me. So we don't have, a lot of times in our lives, we get so busy with working to pay the bills and getting our grind on and doing that thing and taking care of our tasks and our household duties and our this obligation and that whatever responsibility, and we lose track, we lose touch with the truth that our spiritual nature, our spiritual being needs to be connected with all of that stuff as well, where when we're washing the dishes, we're doing it from a place where we're genuinely grateful that we've got dishes to wash, that we've got water to wash them in and soap to clean them with, that we've got hands that are working. Being grateful and having that attitude of gratitude is what will spark your passion. Having compassion with passion. Literally, that is what compassion means, is with passion, with that connection, with that divine spark. That is what we are being called to notice today. Just recognize that whatever it is that you're doing when you're driving to work, driving home, doing the laundry, making love to your partner, teaching your children, whatever it is that you're doing, find that passion within that thing. It's hard for me to get passionate about, scrubbing a toilet, but it's so lovely looking at the result and feeling that pride that I did that. I did a really good job with that. It looks amazing. And, it's not embarrassing if some friend unexpectedly shows up and needs to use the restroom, right? Where we come to that place where everything in our lives, there is no inconsequential thing. Everything is important. Everything has meaning. It's kind of a weighty load to have to bear throughout our lives. And it's easy to get kind of tired and feeling just kind of worn out with that whole thing. That's what that if you're feeling like that, all that means is that you need some time to be quiet, to meditate, to pray, to just sit, not doing anything. You can listen to music, whatever it is that helps you find that calm space. Light a candle, some incense, spritz some lavender oil around, Find that place where you can reconnect with your spiritual being and bring that passion into your daily experience from moment to moment. That is our challenge for the day. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for, again, stopping by. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed and you would feel so inclined to do so, it does help the YouTube algorithm, help other people find these videos and find this channel. So have the most amazing, fantastic day. I would love to hear how you have brought passion into your life. If you feel inclined to share that as well. If there's anything that you would like us to send energy for healing or guidance on for you specifically, leave as much or as little detail as you want in the comments, okay? Have an amazing day. I love you, and ciao for now.